All right, we should be back on now.
No, I mean, it's fine. All right, you're gonna have to go to a different YouTube video. Yeah, Joseph Smith. YouTube should be stopped. You got to go to a different YouTube stream now. Because we stopped it. Yeah. All right, we're back.
He is my donkey.
Hey man. It's not a bad deal at all. 60 bucks, dude. What can I get for 120? Another year. Hand job. Another year. That's pretty good. Well, another year. Ball in.
Alright, I'm in for 15. I put in 300.
Thank you.
Showdown.
Showdown, baby. 6, 7, 9, 10.
Well, okie dokie, guys. Welcome back.
You're probably gonna win.
It was real exciting. Actually, if you would have heard the commentary, it would have been really cool. Apparently, we had a little bit of a commentary challenge. Anyways, we're good now. We're good to go. You guys could hear us, which is really important. By the way, we had some really insightful information had you, listened to what we said. But now, it's just regular, everyday poker. So here we go, guys. We're back, and we are ready to continue. We got just a couple of hands. I think we're at hand number 37. We've got only 3 players left. And Arden is in first place with 2,100. Nikki at 7,000. Ellie at 6,100.
All right, last hand at.
The blinds are doubling, so basically it's a toss-up right now. They just have to win 2 or 3 more hands, stick in it, and they will win. Arden is on the button. He's in seat number 7. That's Arden in the white shirt over here. Nikki's the small blind. Ellie is the big blind. It's 1,500, 3,000. This is the last hand at this price. They're shuffling the cards. We're ready to go. Here we go, guys. The blinds are starting, although I can't imagine why, because there's no shot that it will last. I see we got Broward 954. His woohoo girly pop power. There you go. Pop the girlies. Here we go. Nikki's got a pocket 6s. Ellie's got 8-7. Arden's got 9-8 suited. Arden goes ahead. He makes the call. Arden might want to think of raising here. Ellie folds Nikki with the pocket 6s. Does she stay in the game? She shoves. Now it's Arden's turn to make a call. It's 4,000 more for Arden. Arden's been playing so well the whole game. Does he make the final call, guys? Here we go. He looks one more time. If he does, he'll be happy to see it's a 50-50 toss-up.
Say that one more time, Arden.
But he doesn't know this. He's thinking about it. Arden, what do you do? Arden, what do you do?
7,000. Great.
He makes the call. He makes the call. Here we go, guys. It's a toss-up. It's a race. Pocket 6s versus 9-8 suited. They're going to flip their cards up. They're going to find out that it's the time. It's the moment of truth. The flop comes. A jack. An ace. A 10. A 5. I thought maybe a 10 would be up there. It'd be interesting. Arden's going to need a 9, an 8. Nope, that's it. Now he's got less outs because those hearts, the 9 of hearts and the 8 of hearts are no more good. It's a 3 of spades. Nikki doubles up. 7,000 chips. She wins 7,000 chips. She's now got 14,000 chips in her stack. Arden also got 14,000 chips in her stack. It's a dead heat with Arden and Nikki. Ellie slightly behind, but not too far that if she doubles up, she'll be right in it. The blinds doubled right now, guys. It's getting intense. The next one out loses, does not get a prize. We have the prizes for first and second place, so this is for the big loser. We're going to find out who the big loser is in just a moment. We've got, that's Arden's belly, these are Ellie's knees, and that's Nikki's head.
Calm down, Bar.
So Nikki's stacking up all these chips. She's got the cards. Arden is going to be the first one to go here. Arden's under the gun. Arden looks down. He's got an 8-4 offsuit. He folds. It's up to Nikki. He does fold, right? There we go. Nikki's got a 3,000 call. She folds. Ellie wins 3,000 chips. Jack 9 didn't have to put even a dime more into the pot. She just takes it down. We're moving on to hand number 39. 42. Hand number 42. It's 3,000, 6,000. Ellie's got one big blind. Nikki's got one big blind. But Arden has two big blinds. So Nikki's going to go first. There's 7 minutes left in the round. Okay, Nikki's got a pocket pair. She goes first. Does she go for it? Does she go for it? Does she call or does she raise?
I'm blind, right? I'm 6.
They're figuring out the stiffs. Nikki looks down. See, she's got pocket 5s. What'd she do? Why is it on Arden? There we go. Now it's on Nikki, like it's supposed to be. Here we go. Nikki checks, but Nikki doesn't put money in the pot yet. So she goes all in. 11,000. Arden, is he going to make the call with his king 3? He folds, and Nikki takes down a $20,000 pot. Nikki takes the lead with 20,000 chips. Arden with 8,100. Ellie with 6,100. Arden, who had such a humongous lead, is now dropping down to second place. Ellie's going to be under the gun. First to move, first to act. As the cards bounce around, we're going to find out that Arden's got Jack 6. Nikki with another pocket pair. Pocket 7s. Ellie has got her 8-4. Does she shove or does she fold? She folds. Arden, does he complete the Jack 6? He goes all in. He's going to find out the bad news that Nikki's going to turn over her pocket 7s. She's excited. She flips her cards up before she even says she's in. They've put them on out here. Here we go. Arden's got a 30% chance to double up in the pot. Nikki's got a 70% chance. We got a 2. We got a 6. Not good enough. It does pair him, but not enough. That does give him a couple more outs. Arden with 5 outs. The turn. A 10, just not enough. Can you get the Jack or the 6? He's got a 12% chance to do it. And Arden is out of the tournament. Nikki sets up a set. She picks it up. She takes it down. And Arden, leading by so much for so long, is going to join us back here in the studio in a moment. All right, we've got the battle of the ladies right now. We got the 2 lovely ladies, first and second place. Here we go. Nikki's got 28,000 chips. Ellie's got 6,100. But if Ellie doubles up, like Nikki will be at 21,000, she'll be at 12. She's got to double up twice, so she's going to make a move. Nikki does have to go first. When there's 2 players left, the big blind does take the first move. Okay, here we go. Nikki with a king queen. Ellie with an ace 5. The money's going in the pot right here. Ellie, here we go. Does Nikki? Nikki calls. Ellie shoves. Nikki is going to flip her cards up. Nikki makes the call. It's 58-42. Ellie in a big lead. Or maybe not big lead. A lead. We'll say that. Here we go. An 8. No help. A deuce. No help. A 5. A little help. Here we go. We got a king or a queen. She's got 6 outs. A jack. Not enough. The spades. There's 3 spades, but no one has a 4, so it doesn't matter. Ellie doubles up. Step number 1 for Ellie to take this down if she needs to win this pot, and she does. She's got 12,000. And Nikki's got 22,000, just like we said. Now, if Ellie wins this next hand, she's tied or in the lead. That's half the table. Nobody's even there. That's Ellie. There's Nikki. Ellie with ace-9 suited. She's going all in. 100% guaranteed. She makes the shove. And she does. Does Nikki call, though? With her 8-3. Nikki folds, but that's exactly what she needed. Now, Ellie picked up those blinds. That puts Ellie in tied with Nikki. Ellie just took the lead for 18,000 chips. Nikki with 16,000. If the next one who wins an all-in will be the winner, I'll declare it. All right, so Nikki's going to go first. Nikki's got the queen-jack suited. She's going to fold? Oh, they both go all in. They go all in. It's a call. Here we go. King 3 versus queen-jack. Ellie's got a slight favor, but it's just 55 to 45. There's a spade, no good. Another spade, and a 3. Ellie's already in the lead. A 7. She needs a queen, a jack, or a 6 to tie. It's not. Ellie takes first place and wins the tournament. She was ahead, right? They're counting the chips just to verify. Sometimes the chips are off when we get to the last little bit, so they're going to count them up. I think they're going to find that Nikki.
I think she may have a bit left because they weren't dead even.
I think Ellie was ahead. Ellie took the lead.
Yeah, but at the start of the hand, I don't believe that Ellie had more chips.
They're going to count them up. We're going to see. And Ellie takes the lead. Ellie wins the game. She comes in. She was dead to rights on the side. She was about to be knocked out, and she steps right up, says, "You're not going to do that to me." It takes every freaking chip in the match, and she goes home the winner. This is the back room, guys. Here's everybody. What do you guys think? Ellie, the winner! Now, Makani, can you come over here? Makani. We're going to interview Makani. This is Ellie's husband over here. Ellie. Now what do you, now that you've won those 4 cookies, what are you going to do with those?
Husband, poker coach, mentor. It's just a really inspiring moment for me to see my wife. I'm a big fan.
But just so we're clear, we're going to turn the on button on. So, yeah.
All right, let's try that again. Husband, poker coach, mentor, cookie eater. It feels really good for her to be bringing home the gold right now. We're probably going to go enjoy those tomorrow. We've been working on our house all day. We ripped out a bunch of floors, so I could go for a cookie. And, yeah. So good job. Well played, Nikki. And
Nikki, come over here. Nikki.
Good game.
This is Nikki. Nikki, now, we're really excited. We were watching that, and we saw that at the very end, that queen jack suited. Looked like that was going to be a good hand. She flipped over a king. And what did you feel like when that happened?
Pretty good, I guess. Yeah.
Pretty good, and there you have it. Nikki feeling pretty, and here she is, guys. Ellie. Now, Ellie, before.
What's up?
Now, if you remember earlier, Ellie, you had 1 out to catch a 6 to get the straight, and you had no outs because there was already a pair, and you had a runner. You caught the straight, and then you still had no chips, 1,200.
Yeah.
You doubled up again. You went through. You took them all down. How does it feel to be the cookie queen of Hava?
It feels pretty good. I just picked my cards wisely. I know Mike is bottom dealing, so I helped him out. No, I'm just kidding. It feels good. I like cookies.
And who gets the new Hava shirt? Ladies and gentlemen, Ellie, the big winner. We've got another game coming up. It'll be back up in about, 10 minutes or so. I'll post it. It's 10:04. Our next game's going to start at 10:15. 10:15? We'll figure it out, but we'll post it right up here. We'll start. Next game starts in 10 minutes, so I'll see you guys in just a few. Thank you. Hava rule poker game number 1.
Are you starting from the bottom and I'm starting from the top? Did you do that on purpose? Did you realize you were doing that? Smart.
When I gave you that deal, that hand was already over. It was already fucking over. I don't even know. I thought there was one more hand after that.
So did I.
Where's Ellie? Ellie!
What a blunder.
Just one against Kyle. 3-1. But I gave him the top out. I still won 2. Because we bet on, I bet on Ellie, and you bet on me. When you had 24,000, 6,000, so I was like, I'll give her 3-1. And we took it. And then after the last hand where you had Jaquisha, I was like, all right, I'll give you a cop out. You can give me $2 now or hold it.
Yeah.
Good bet.
Yes, sir.
Always take the cop out.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna deal.
Okay. I was gonna.
We got cookies.
The one that I know definitely works is at Monterey.
So, Connie, no chip ups for early for the second game?
Yeah.
Just a chip up if you
For the
support.
move dispensary.
Just chip up if you support.
And the third one that is,
Oh, my God, you doing?
Yeah.
no, tradition.
What's the prize now? Is it $20 bar top or?
$20 bar tab or and second place is 4 cookies.
Oh,
and
got
you
it.
can pick which
Okay.
one you want.
Second place is 4 cookies and first is $20 bar top.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the first place can pick the cookies if they want.
That makes sense.
So first place gets choice.
And Makani, go to in the app to go to the next one. Go to settings at the bottom, and then starting game. Yeah. Confirm. Okay. And then you got to enter the player names.
Tap 1.
And I built an online for the waivers. I built havafreepoker.com, and you just click sign the waiver, and you can sign the waiver right online. So just
Are
make
you
sure
gonna
people.
commentate with Derek?
Sorry.
Are you gonna commentate with Derek?
I'm gonna do tech support to make sure the stream works and things are working.
Okay, so there's
IT guy.
there's one that goes here and one that goes here, and then the 2 clear ones. There's
What kind? You need me to get another drink to play?
No.
But they shut down to Nikki and Ellie there.
do you have another one?
Sit in the back room.
And how's it look on the other TV? It's alright?
Yeah, it's just. I wish they would make the
Bigger, right?
Yeah. We can't see the hands.
So
when
what
you're
I'm,
sitting on the
what
couch.
I'm gonna do is get him another monitor and then just duplicate that one. And then it'll be what it should be.
Are we starting at 25-25 again?
Yeah, yes.
Is Ellie sitting there?
I'm not sure. Probably.
Okay, good. Oh, you can rest it there.
Connie,
I don't care.
a couple things if you're gonna deal. Number one, when they're all in, make sure you pull the card. Make sure, and when there's a few people, make sure you put the cards in and you give it a couple beats so we can make the
Yeah,
announcements.
yeah, I got it.
And the second thing is at the end, when it's
Has
a
that
few
point.
people, yeah, because a lot of times people forget, they get all excited and they don't put their cards on the thing.
I got it. I will make sure they put the cards on.
Not gonna do it.
Play?
Oh, I don't know.
You want to play?
It's blink. The camera closes back.
Ellie will sit there.
I mean, if you play, you have a better mindset experience of what to talk about.
Oh no, I play plenty.
It's not free poker though.
No, we play. This is a whole different game.
Yeah, man. No risk, all reward.
You let this fish sit on my lap?
He chose to sit there. He knows it will make him out. You take that?
I'm jamming here the first 70s I get.
What if he gets one first?
Dude, I earned my Bluff McConaughey achievement.
Is Ellie sitting there?
Ellie's right here.
Yeah, dude, I had
there.
that hand. I had
Who's
Queen
right
10.
there? I would take that seat. I think it's the only one.
I got McConaughey off of it.
Here.
What do you mean it doesn't count, bro?
Who's sitting here?
Oh, this is that guy.
I had Queen 10. I had Queen 10. I had Queen 10. I raised to 400. McConaughey folds. Family goes to 800, and I'm like, fuck, dude. I'm losing to any ace 2, 3, 5, or 6.
This is gonna hold my hair up.
I want gummy candy, but they don't have any here.
Gummy candy?
Like gummy bears or some shit.
John definitely has gummy bears.
Yeah.
There's Sour Patch Kids. there's
Swedish fish. Thanks, every
I'm craving like.
You're craving? Are you pregnant?
Whoa. It's yours. I'm sorry to tell you right now.
Are you sure?
I'm craving like Haribo gummies.
The fuck?
Hair Haribo?
A hair bro?
Haribo?
Hair bro?
Same shit, dog. We all know what gummy bears I'm talking about.
Do we?
Shut the fuck up.
What's the other kind?
I want some
Dollar store. Great value.
great value.
Like a red logo.
Oh, yeah, great value.
No, Great Value is not premium, bro.
What? They're $1 over there.
You know what premium means?
That shit cheap, bro. No
You
one
don't
wants
know
that
what
bullshit.
premium is?
Expensive. Like,
Yeah, like high quality.
how is $1?
How is Great Value high quality?
How's $1 high value? Make it make sense. I'm waiting.
They buy your truck.
That's the ones in that seat.
Cybertruck.
Good. Cybertruck had an option to buy one, like paid $100 like 4 years ago.
You have it?
And you had first dibs on it. Yeah.
No way. That's sick.
I decided I
I
don't
remember that.
like it.
I remember that. Yeah.
I'll take it out.
So then they turned it into a coupon for $1,000 or a few like 6 months of supercharger.
It's not out here, is it?
I tried to sell it. I put it on OfferUp
How much?
for like 400.
Really?
Yeah, nobody. People thought it wasn't real. They're like I'm interested,
what?
but is it real? I'm like,
When
yeah,
did
it's
you get
real.
it? Like a year ago?
No, like 4 years ago.
A couple of years, several years ago.
The stopper check?
Yeah, it's
No,
been
the
announced.
option to get it.
Oh, the option to get it.
Yeah.
So you don't actually have it physically yet?
No, I decided not to.
It was a did
Oh, you decided just to.
I don't like it. Yeah, it's-
or a bid.
I think it's not refined yet.
Hell no.
Like I feel like they released it early, even though it's late.
I waited like 2 years before I did
Yeah.
So far.
Death Trees.
I went and looked at it, and I saw the first review with everything that, and I was like, man, this thing looks like it's gonna break.
Yeah.
There's a lot of money for that.
There's a Squirtle.
And then I was amazed at how big it was. It's so freaking big, dude.
Tank, yeah.
It's a tank. I was like, man, I don't need this.
I'm trying to get one in the next 2 years.
I just commute around. I go all electric because in Arizona it gives you the HOV lane 24/7, and that's significant for me. It saves me a lot. It saves me several hours a week. So I go EV, but I was like, Tesla truck just ain't worth it for me for that. Dude, if I had a business that I needed to promote and spend that much money, I'd get one and wrap it for the
I saw that
business
yesterday, actually.
and
Someone
deduct
on the highway
that.
had one of those.
Yeah, I would do that.
Would you end up getting
Just because it's so intriguing, right? Everybody's gonna look at it.
Yeah, big time. It's a commodity, at least right now it is.
It just really didn't fit my lifestyle, so I just passed on it.
What car did you get instead of that one? What?
I'm in a 2015 Kia Soul EV.
Oh, nice. Those are still nice too.
Yeah, and it's actually malfunctioned. Kia's buying it back right now, and I'm getting into a Y. I like the Model Y.
Are you ready?
It was either Model Y or the Cybertruck. Model Y right now would probably be more ideal.
Yeah.
You're gonna
Kind of
commentate?
smoothened out all the flaws and everything like
So
that.
I like the
Okay,
Y.
you have to speak
I like the
with
full
an Indian accent
self-driving.
until this game's over.
I like that, but I don't know if I trust it entirely.
It takes some time to trust it. It's freaking scary when you start.
Yeah.
Because it's like, it's going straight at a wall. You're like, is this thing gonna work? And it,
Is there a distance limit of how far it can self-drive? Kind of, you guys full? Like, could you go across the country if you wanted to?
Well,
I'm sitting here. Oh, so there's no like.
as long as the roads and everything were clear,
You want to be on the list?
it'll park itself in a parking lot. It'll, I mean, yeah, it could take you to a charging station and park itself, and then it take you to your next destination. So yeah,
You could essentially take it from here to LA.
yeah.
Come back. So that's when it's
But
worth.
it's gonna make sure you check it.
Yeah, put your hands on the thing.
But it's amazing. I go from Arizona to San Diego, and get there, like, you're not even tired.
No.
So I decided to drive all the way back the same day. Still wasn't tired.
How far is the drive?
That's like 12 hours to drive.
Really?
Where?
Longer than I would have thought.
It's like a 5-hour drive, but I stop and take a break and stop and charge. But but man, once you have that, it shows how exhausting driving is. To be constantly
Third
engaged,
choice is you
making
can give me
adjustments.
whatever.
So when the car does all that for you, I feel like you still got a lot of energy when you get out the car.
Steak knives.
If you're doing it yourself, it's taxing on your energy.
You have a Cutco?
So I got this app.
Steak knives?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I got this
Cutco?
app that'll put my phone
Dude, I
screen
have like
on the
3
Tesla.
friends that work for them.
So I open up
Everyone
the
did,
charts.
What'd you do for your
Trading
summer
while I'm
job?
riding
Oh,
the Tesla.
I was a business entrepreneur.
Yeah,
What'd you work
Ponzi
for?
scheme.
Oh.
It's pretty cool.
No,
the most classic
If you got one last game, you have to buy something.
Did you buy one? Okay. Are you gonna buy a drink?
Yeah.
I'm gonna show too, buddy.
I'm gonna get a shot.
Are you gonna buy a drink?
I'm gonna go buy something.
You getting something?
Yeah.
We're drinking now. James getting something? You getting something?
go get something. You bought something since the last game, right?
Yeah, I just got a shot.
Well, you got something?
Do you remember the name of our floor?
Floor?
Yeah. It's like Mountain Oak or something.
I don't know. James said he's getting something.
Oh, I thought you guys like named your floor like a pet name. I was gonna say.
Widow Pool.
Yeah.
It's a Widow Pool.
Our floor's name is Peter.
Yeah.
It's actually Michael.
Peter Michael.
Give me some crazy ass shiny. I put the EV as my buddy so I can get the shine. Should I? What looks better, the Umbreon or the Sylveon shiny?
I think Sylveon's cool.
I think so, yeah. Lumbeon just like it's kind of cool, but like
Isn't it just like
all
purple?
No, Sylveon's blue. I'll show you mine.
Oh, that's Espeon thing.
No, it's green. Sylveon's green.
Umbreon, just the neck thing changes to blue.
Oh, I want a shiny Is that shiny?
The shiny Sylveon.
I want a shiny Sylveon.
It's like the Umbreon's black and blue. That's just fucking pink and blue. It's like fucking in it. Manly pink over here.
Dude, pink's my favorite. I just got a
Yeah,
poster.
I love it when it's pink.
Pink.
Fuck yeah.
Why is
How
this?
come I got this stuff?
Why is this Lunatone 1800 CP?
You trying to mirror trade
Actually,
anything, Kyle?
You're the only one special.
I shuffled it earlier and it kind of falls nice. They're like clay. They're not clay, but they have that feel of like clay, but with less weight.
I'll check it right now.
I feel like your chips, but better.
Anyone want a bullet?
No.
I'm giving it. I was in
Oh shit, there's something in my shelf.
Dude, the shiny Leafeon is
What's up?
not
You can skip it, you know?
No, I mean,
There's something in my shell.
it's just like darker.
Give up. E-boobas.
E-boobas.
God, I don't have all the shinies for the evolutions.
One time my friend was jacking me off and then he tried to kiss me. I was like, what the fuck, bro? I'm not gay.
I made it a mission to get the full Eevee.
Why would you think that's okay?
Evolution.
Is jacking off really implying that you're okay with
No, it's like, look, I'm not gonna press charges, but like, you know.
I got everything but the main
Definitely
three.
uncalled for.
Oh, I have a bone to pick with you, Makani.
He wants to touch your bone.
Jacking off loss when I have my own.
Because you're not
That's
If it was 7 dudes, then it would have
You should work on that.
yeah. Or 8-6.
won. No, that's not. Everyone has their own hands here. He's jacking off. I'm 7 dudes.
Aces, obviously, it's my initials.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, give me my hand.
Ducks.
Come on, ducks. 6 or 10.
Still can't believe you just misspelled my aces yesterday. That's so bad.
That's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You'll walk it one day, sweetie.
I will.
No, Pierce.
Yeah.
Pierce was dealing. He was just out of my cards.
Four,
And he deals me aces, and then he like deals to someone who just got out. And someone was like, "Wait, this is all fucked up." And I was like, "No. We moved these cards down, and we're good." And I made it good.
Did you just buy something?
Yeah.
He did. And then I fixed the deal, but then enough people were like, no, let's just redeal it, because they didn't like their cards, obviously. And I'm like, no, let's do it, because I like my cards. And he ends up being like, all right, let's just redeal. Fuck! And I just like threw out table. Next hand, kid 2 seats down for me, wins a hand, and he flips over aces. I was just like, wow, must be nice.
Still that ducks fucking you out there.
Dude, ducks? Fuck.
No, you were there. I got river fucked.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's illegal to fuck a duck.
Oh, fuck.
It's literally caught.
Dude, creamy lemonade with like a shot of whiskey.
This is the lowest run out ever. 9, 10.
I don't even like
10.
No.
Wow.
10.
That's a lot of players. That's 10 cards, right?
This is the ace. This is the ace. This is the ace.
What?
This is the ace. This is the ace. There it is. First try. I called it.
So remember I was asking you about straights so many times?
Yeah.
It turns out
I'm not.
professional dealing
All right, let's go.
statistically is at least
Let's see it.
3 rifles.
Mike, we ready?
It's 2 riffles, a strip, a riffle, and a cut.
Yeah, strips and riffles.
And you after you riffle.
I prefer ruffles.
So we should be. I thought we should do that
After
at
the
least.
riffle,
After you strip it.
you strip, you riffle again, and then you cut. Yeah, riffle, strip, cut. Riffle.
That'd be a 6 song.
That's what I meant. I guess that's just hard to say.
Strippers?
But that's only 4 things. Riffle, strip, cut. That's 4 things.
Riffle.
My money don't jiggle jiggle. It
Riffle,
rolls.
strip, riffle, cut. So that's 5.
Yo,
So is it
shout out
5 or
whoever
7?
Super
That's still
Silas
down.
is. He put a metal.
5 steps.
Oh wait, I need that actually.
What?
I forgot.
Yeah, that's 5.
Strip poker?
You doing that? Let's go.
All in.
Take your pants off.
All off.
That's fun.
Just stand up.
All off. With strip poker, you like, do you pick? What do you want to take off? Or someone else
Strip
picks for
poker.
you?
I have so many jokes to make
I
right
don't
here
know,
that I
let's
really
find out.
shouldn't say with my I'm sorry.
Dealer.
Ooh, man. Okay, I'm gonna slow down. Strip poker is when you bet close, right?
No, I get that. Yeah.
Are you guys ready back there?
So can I shove with like 2-3 offsuit?
All right.
But I'm saying, like, let's say, like,
Strip poker.
we're playing and I lose.
All right.
Do I get
I'll
to pick
give
what I
you
take
1
off, or you tell me what to take off?
You bet. I bet my shirt. You call? Oh, I win. You lose.
Welcome back. Hava, free poker, guys. Welcome back. Game number 2. Hold on. As I set up my microphone,
The person who's winning is just like this.
I gotta set a couple things up on the screen. So where is the?
Got like 4 sport hoodies on.
This goes here, and one more setup, and we will be ready to start the game.
For a lot, you go like with like a whole.
All right, guys, we're ready for game number 2, Hava Kava free poker. It's going to start at about, I thought it'd be 10:15, but it's more like 10:25. We're going to get this game going. I'm Eric, this is Rob. We'll be giving you the play-by-play as this gets through. Man, look at my hair. I got to get that fixed. I need to get a haircut. That's the things you know when you're doing this stuff. Here we go. We're going to set it up. They got the chips out. Everybody's going to start with 1,500 chips. It's going to be a 25-50 are the blinds. The first hand is being dealt right now, and it's time to start Hava Kava free poker game number 2. The blinds are 25-25 as we start. Now, if people did purchase something at the bar, they will have a $500 bonus. The dealers are calling. We're getting ready to start the game. What's up? They don't know how to start. Oh, we have it recording?
You can say a slur.
No, you can't.
You can always say.
All right, here we go. They're about to deal the game, and they're going to...
You can say it, but you will face the reaper.
Oh, thank you.
So you remember use the left and the right.
I'm excited for the action.
With the button in the correct position. And lines in the correct position, then the go button. All right.
Yeah.
Big, small. Okay. I don't know if this one is. 11 minutes. Restart that button, please.
The cards are shuffled. They're being dealt. Hand number 1 starts now.
Actions on Ellie with 10s.
Oh, he's got pocket 10 she's going to take. She's going to make, of course, a raise. She makes it 150.
All right, I'm starting to live.
With a bang.
Kyle with his ace-4 not suited calls. Mitts out. Now, Steve's got queen-jack suited. What do you think? Steve is in seat number 6.
Oh, James has 10s as well.
Oh, that's interesting. We have a second pair of 10s. That doesn't leave a lot of outs for him.
I like the Jack Queen here. Jack Queen
Oh,
suited.
Ellie goes all in for 2,000. Steven all in to call. Does he make the call? Steven's in seat number 7. Steven.
I can't imagine he's making
He
this.
does.
Oh, wow.
Now, James, what does he do?
With the list.
Where's James? Oh.
He folded.
James folds. Ellie doesn't know this, but she has no outs. So a jack or a queen comes, and she's in serious trouble. Let's go see what happens. It's pocket 10s versus queen jack.
Yeah.
She's going to need low red cards.
Low and red.
2 10s. I know.
We're going to have one person out in the first hand right now.
Well, you're ahead, but you might be in bad shape.
A 3, a 5, a 6. So far, so good. She's still got, Steve's still got 5 outs or 2 running spades. A 9, so close. Here we go.
Face card. Remember he did a run and there was no face card?
A jack, a jack, a jack. No good. Oh, he's on the river. Ellie, winner of last hand, loser of this game.
You folded 10s?
Oh, I guess.
The only difference would have been
So my partner in commentary is going to go take Ellie's seat. Rob's going to come in. Now we get to make fun of how he's going to play. All right, good luck out there, Rob. Tell Ellie to come and join us. So Steven, first hand, 4,500 chips.
That's what Eric called it.
no catching Pokemon on the table.
Who changed Mitt's name to Mitt? It's gotta be Mitt.
I did that. Eric that.
I changed it back.
Rob, did you buy something? What? Did you buy something?
Good hand.
Go.
They're good. They're worth more.
It's on me.
Yeah.
So
Wait, no.
while they're getting this set up, I got Ellie back here. Ellie, you made it to the last hand of the last game and the first hand of this game. What do you think of that?
I
don't know if they told you the other, what's his name, had
folded
pocket tens?
tens,
Yeah,
yeah.
you had 0 outs. That didn't matter. You didn't need it. You just
I
needed to
didn't
miss a
need
queen or
them,
jack.
but I needed to miss 8 cards, so. But it's all good. You know, it's fun. I like to play free poker because I have a lot of fun playing it. So, yeah, good game, y'all.
Now, back to the action. We got Steven over here, James, Austin with his pocket jacks. He raises. Phantom with the king 10. Makes the call.
Ready?
Okay, so we've got, with the pocket jacks versus the kings. Now, Austin bet 350. Phantom folded, so we're ready to hit the next hand.
That last game, you gonna tell me what cards you have?
I think I won with the 10.
No, it was a hand where you didn't show your cards, and I was asking what you had. You had the ace 10.
Oh wait, yeah, there's metal.
Yeah, there's
Do you remember what the board was or what you had?
If someone had a jack, it would be
poker.
but
Pretty good.
I'm pretty confident. I needed that. I need more of that.
I love chemicals. I love.
I love my chemical romance.
Steven, put your cards on the thing, please. Spread them out.
Damn it, Steve.
Yeah.
Move them around. Sorry, it's not picking them up. Kyle says 125.
Here we go. It's up to Kyle. Kyle's pocket queens. It's 25 for Kyle to call. He makes it 125. He wants someone to stay in there, so he didn't make it too crazy giant. Steve's got a queen 9. And you can tell Steve's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. He says, I don't care. I'm making the call. He does. Matthias is out. James is out. Whoa, those pocket 10s. He's going to go down with them also. Let's see what happens. Phantom, queen 8 suited. He's got the diamonds. He also makes the call. Rob and Nikki are out. And we're off to a flop.
Hit a bunch of home runs.
So we got queens 10s versus queen 8 suited.
Down the middle. For him to fucking slam out of the park.
Of course, diamonds comes. Phantom's got a shot. Phantom's really only got, it says 12%. I'd be surprised if it's even that much. So, anyways, Kyle ends up going all in. Whoa makes the call. Pocket queens versus pocket 10s. 71% towards Kyle. 29% versus Whoa. Pocket 10s are not the cards to have. At least it appears that way. Before we get to the flop, we're going to pull the cards on in.
Are you running GTO charts on your voice?
Alright. Showdown, please.
So they're going to flip their cards up.
Wow.
Whoa's going to find out the bad news. That Kyle's got those queens. Whoa's got the 10s. We're going to scoot him in. For Whoa to have a chance, he's going to have to hit pocket 10s or some miracle straight that doesn't involve the queen. We got a 2. We got an ace. We got another ace. Kyle's still in the lead. 87% chance for Kyle. All he's got to do is void those last 2 10s. A 6 comes on the turn. A king comes on the river. And Whoa is out of the game. Second hand. 2 hands in the game. 2 hands that pocket 10s made someone go broke.
Not Mr. Meatball Babe Ruth.
Yeah, dude, if you put Babe Ruth in today's league.
Mr. October.
I feel like you throw Jackie in that conversation.
Who was that one kid from the Sandlot?
Rodrigo?
Yeah.
That dude was good.
That guy.
That dude was good.
That dude was good. Actually, no, wait. Better than him was the dog on the other side of the fence.
Mike. Is he not out? No, hold on.
Mike, come here.
No, he's not out. He's
Why did you give me it? Oh, okay, sorry. What's up?
I just misdealt the card, but I might have picked it up.
We'll just throw the whole thing.
Re-enter it. Sorry, you're not in yet.
I don't know what you have.
So there was a little glitch in the matrix, there was a small glitch in the matrix, which they're just fixing right now. We're going to make sure all the cards are right so we can get this game going and we can start moving along to the next hand. As we do this, mitt, seat number 5. It says nit up there. That's nit is a poker term for they only play. They don't play a lot of hands, which is funny because nit, if he has a shot, he just sticks his chips in. So who really knows? He's under the gun. That means it's up to him to go first. Mitt will go first with his 9-8. He'll probably fold. It's 25 up to him to call. He does fold. We're going to move around the table. Steven and seat number 6. See, seat number 7, he's in the blue shirt. He folds. Matthias is an ace-3. He makes the call. James got a king-jack off. He makes the call. Woe's got a king-4. He calls anything. Phantom's got an ace-9. He makes the call. Rob is out. Nikki's out. And Kyle with his 4-2 is in for the big blind, so he stays in there. There's $275 in the pot at the moment. And we're going to see what the flop brings us. It's a 5, a 7, a 4. There are 3 spades out there. Matthias has the only spade. If he catches the 6 of spades, he'll have the straight flush. But that doesn't matter. Any spades, and Matthias immediately wins. He might not know he wins, but he will win the hand if he stays into the end. In the current situation, Woe, who I couldn't believe played a king-4, is in the lead. Kyle has a bottom pair. So there's 2 people with a pair of 4s. Matthias folds. He was a huge favorite. Phantom with the ace-9, 125 to call. He does fold. And Woe only has 75 chips left. He goes all in. Kyle makes the call. There's $425 in the pot. In the river, we got a 2. Kyle with 2 pair. Oh, my God. And Woe is out of the tournament. King 4 doesn't hold up. He was ahead, but Kyle with his 4-2 on the big blind. They call that the big blind special. Remember that spade that came in. Matthias would have won had he stayed in the hand, but he chose to fold. And with that, we are on. We have a new chip leader. Our chip, as they stand, are Kyle's in first place with 4,400. Steven with 4,300. Most of the other people are hovering around where they started from. So except for the people that are eliminated, everybody else, except for Kyle and Steven, is right where they started.
Not a great game, but a good game.
I like the really sharp corners poking into my finger.
So Austin in seat number 6 is under the gun. He's going to go first. The blinds are 25-25, so they're pretty cheap right now. Play some cards. He has an 8-7 offsuit. He's probably just going to get rid of that. Right? So, here we go. So he folds. Steven, I don't know his cards. He makes the call. Matthias makes the call with the ace-10. Phantom, king 4. Makes the call. Rob with the 10-8 suited. Rob knows that we're going to comment on his hand, but he makes this call with the suited 1-gapper. Nikki with an ace-9 also makes the call. Now Mitt's got pocket 10s. You know Mitt's going to take it for a big raise. Here he's in the blue on the left-hand side. Mitt raises to 200 chips. Now we're back over to Steven. Steven, we do not know his cards, and it doesn't matter because he folded them out. Matthias with the ace-10 realizes his hand's not good enough. They might be thinking Mitt's putting on the squeeze, and that means you're the last person to go with a small raise. You take a big raise when there's a lot of callers, and people who are just calling because it makes sense for them at the time can't afford to stay in. Rob goes ahead. He makes the call with the 10-8 suited. Nikki also makes. Nikki's 175 with the ace-9. She does make the call as well. With going 3 ways to a flop: 10s versus 10-ace versus ace-9, and the flop comes down a 3, a king, and a 9. And Nikki with the ace-9 takes the lead. That's actually not true. Nicky with the ace nines behind the pocket tens. Mitt's still in first place. Let's see what goes on over here. There is an overpair, so Mitt might slow it down. He does. He checks all the way around to Nicky. Nicky goes ahead, makes a $200 bet. Now Mitt's got 200 to call. There's a king out there. There's an overcard, but I don't think that's going to scare him off. What's he do? Mitt makes the call. Rob folds. The turn comes the jack. That 8-10 would have been really interesting. The 8-10 of diamonds, because he would have a combo draw. The ace shows up. Nicky takes down the pot. He makes the fold. Nicky takes it down. 1,300. She gets 1,300 extra chips right there for Nicky. All right, Kyle still in first and Stevens in second. Nicky took a 1,300 chip advantage right there to 3,200 points.
You bet 600. She went all in.
They're sharing their experiences in the back over there of telling everybody what they had, but it's okay because we already knew.
Do me a favor, trade me for 4 104 225s, please.
You got it.
Or we're on 25 now. Count that, make sure you have.
Boys, don't forget, either if you win anything, don't forget to tip your neighbor. Right here.
Anything.
Does he get 2 plain green chips or what?
Okay. Go ahead.
So Mitt's the small blind. He goes and puts 25. Austin makes it 50. It's up to Stevens. Stevens in the blue on the left-hand side. He's got 4,300 chips, so he's got a lot of chips in the game. He's got a 9-4, though. There's no way he makes the call. But he's thinking about it. Here's the thing. Steve doesn't know when it's his turn, so we got to let him know he does. We're moving around the table. James is out. Josh with an ace-queen just calls. Oh, I lied. He raised to 100. He did a minimum raise. Rob's out. Nicky's out. I lied. Nicky made the call. Nicky made the raise. The Jack 5 suited. Maybe I should wait till they go before I announce what they do. Mitt's out. Austin is out. And it's back to Josh. Does he going to put the extra 100 in? Of course he does. And let's see a flop.
Strong times. Oh my god, it's on stream.
I don't know if the table audio is on.
King 7-3. There's 3 hearts for Josh. Not only is he in the lead, but he takes away a bunch of her outs. So all Josh has to do, he just needs to avoid a jack or a 5. But now that 4 comes on the turn, that adds a couple outs. There are 4 outs. A jack, a 5, or a 6. Several of them are already used in the game. Josh goes ahead and makes the bet. Nicky folds out, and Josh wins 675 chips.
You just asked me.
He probably hasn't
He's not gonna hear you.
Thank you. Yeah, it's not on. You can hear the audio. He does it on purpose.
Of the table?
You can hear the audio. It's usually like really low.
He usually has it pretty low, right?
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough. Every time I've pulled up, I went there.
I think is it on? They say yes.
I've only ever heard the announcer if I've looked at it, but I haven't watched the top line.
The mixing.
Here we go. We're back on. The action's ready to go. We're up to James. James goes and makes it 50. Now, James has ace-4 offsuit. Josh with the king-queen offsuit makes the call. We're going to move back around. Phantom's out. Rob's out. Nicky, 10-9 suited. Those are suited connectors. Also calls. Now, Mitt has a decision. He's on the button. He's got an ace-7. He goes ahead and 3 bets to 250. He's on the button. He says, what the heck? James, with his ace-4, dumps it. Josh is a king-queen, so he's going to call. Now, it makes it interesting. Mitt, what he did by 3-betting right there on the button, he got rid of hands that actually beat him. So, or at least hands that were close. So now all he's got to do is Win the hand. That's it. Just win the hand. All right, off to the flop. We got a 2 and 2 6s. So far, Mitt is in the lead. He's got a 50% chance to win the hand. He's got to avoid a king, queen, 10, and 9. It's up to Mitt. Does he follow up? He follows up with a $500 bet.
Trying to make friends over here.
But bets only 300 of it. Josh with the king, queen goes ahead and looks like he's making the call. He's thinking, am I thinking better of it? Josh says, let me help you out. And he dumps it. Back to Nikki. Nikki's out. And Mitt, who was ahead anyways, but those aggression really just took away their chances to catch up. So he wins a $1,175 pot.
Oh, did you fold? Did you fold?
And you can see over here where that little win puts Mitt right in the middle of it. 1,600 chip.
So if you look back at my turn,
You're a conservative player.
missed so many opportunities. I would take them.
So Austin's on the button. It's going to start off with James. James is in seat number 9 in the red shirt.
I needed to do it.
He's got a Jack 10 offsuit and goes ahead and makes the call. Now, Phantom with the King 9. Phantom's not known to fold these things. Rob's got Ace 10 suited. Rob knows that nobody's 3-betting, and he decides it's time to do it. Rob's been sitting in the booth with me, and he knows you 3-bet, people are going to fold. He makes it 250. Steven with the 6-7 suited dumps those cards, which is fine, except for the cards he does play now baffles me. Phantom with the King 9. Does he make the call? He does. It's $625 in the pot. Let's see the flop. A 2, a 4, and an 8. No help to either of them, but no help does help Rob because Rob goes ahead and he's ahead. He takes a continuation bet. He makes it 400. Phantom's got to put 400 to call. He has 2 overcards, but not a pair. That's really... I don't know if he's looking at a GTO tracker on his phone or just calling mom, but he decides he's going to fold, and Rob wins 1,000 chips. Rob just took a nice little chip jump. He's got 2,125 chips. He puts him in 4th place.
Why did they have you dealing? You just learned how to play.
So
Nobody was dealing.
No one wanted to do
That's
it.
crazy.
Respect Steve, respect, man.
Josh is going to go first. The blinds are 25-50 at this point.
Oh, dude, I was like,
James is an 8-3 offsuit. He's going to get out of there. Now,
I was trying.
Well, you ended up coming.
What?
You ended up coming.
Well, yeah. I
now
mean,
Josh, who's in the red, he's known, he doesn't raise, he just calls, and of course, and this time he actually also calls again. Phantom with the Queen 5, it's 100 to call. Scratch that. He did raise to 100. He makes a minimum bet. Phantom calls. Rob with the Ace-Jack suited makes the call. Kyle calls. Mitt folds the 9-7 suited. Steven calls. And we're going 6 ways to a flop.
The Killers?
Yeah.
We got the 8, the 9, the King.
Friday, I'm in love.
So Kyle's got an open-ended straight draw. If the heart comes, Kyle also wins. He doesn't know that, but he will have the highest 4-flushed heart. So Josh goes with ace queen and bets 400. Phantom folds. Rob fold. Kyle makes the call, and Steven with pocket 7s
Did we pay already 100? 400 to keep playing? I give it to him.
dumps them. Now the turn, a 2. Now Kyle does have, here's the thing, Kyle has an out, queens, jacks, 7s, 10s, or a heart. The problem is a lot of those are actually used. Let me try one more thing. I thought the king was a heart, so none of that things, some of that might not make sense. So let's try this another way. Those aren't 3 hearts, so it doesn't matter. Josh takes the pot. Josh wins the pot. 1,375 chips going towards Josh.
Fun is good.
Hard to tell, man.
Matthias is going to be on the button. We're going to go James Small, Josh Big Blind. Phantom's going to go first. Seat number 1. Phantom's only got 1,000 chips left. He is in last place. It's 20 big blinds, so he doesn't have to make a big decision at the moment. But he shouldn't be giving those chips away. Those chips, giving the chips away by calling every hand is a huge leak that he might want to try and plug up, especially if he wants to make it deep in this tournament run. Well, let's see. He starts out with a 7-3 offsuit. And he gets rid of it. Rob's out. Nikki with her queen 9 makes the call. Kyle with his king queen raises to 150. Austin's out. Stevens out. Matthias makes the call with his 8 ace off suit. James of pocket 5s makes the call, and Nikki completes it 4 ways. Here we go. The flop comes down 2, 7, ace. Matthias takes the lead. Kyle decides I'm going to continue with this bet here. Kyle's trying to tell a story like he has an ace. Matthias does have an ace, so he makes the call. James, for 150 more chips, decides that he doesn't have a chance. He gets out, and Nikki realizes she doesn't have one either. It's Kyle first, Matthias. Now, Kyle did take 1 stab out. Let's see if he takes a second stab. Maybe a double street bluff. Now, this is interesting because, number 1, there's 3 diamonds out there. So now Kyle actually picked up 9 outs. He bets 300. So if Kyle on the river gets a 10, a king, no, a 10 or a diamond, a 10 or a diamond, he'll win the pot. So he bets Matthias makes the call. The river comes. It's coming at 10. I can smell it from here. It's a 10. It is the 10. He comes at 10. Yeah, I could tell that had 10 written all over it. Kyle goes ahead and takes the lead. He's got the Broadway straight. That's a 10 jack queen king ace. He goes all in. Matthias to call. He's got to have to put all of his chips in to go ahead and make the call. That's Matthias in the white shirt on the left, thinking, what am I going to do? Is Kyle making a move, or is my ace good? He doesn't know. He's thinking it through. He's looking at his chips. He's thinking, I'm tired. He makes the call. He's going to find out the bad news that Kyle is the winner of 3,050 chips.
Fucking river's that shit. Did you shell or no?
No. There's a little bit of disadvantage.
Justin is in.
I was on the flush draw and I needed a 10, so I was like...
Kyle justifying his bet, going I was on the flush and the straight. He actually took a stab at it and turned a huge draw. He actually, and since he made the draw, Kyle takes the lead for 5,600 chips. Steven in second place with 4,175, and everybody else dragging behind.
Tell him he's got to wash his hands first. We can't all put the cigarettes on our own hands.
It's Joshua, then Xander, then Justin.
I'm not kidding.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Just put Joshua on the thing.
So Matthias is out. We're gonna go. We're gonna next fill-in player. We've got a couple people waiting in the wings. There's only a few rounds where people can come in. It's the $1 million tournament. All right, it's free, but I call it the $1 million tournament, and they're gonna get us 1,500 chips. Let them start the game, and we're gonna go move on to the next hand in our free poker
I
tournament.
like Steven. This also proves that he has clean hands, which is nice.
I wash my hands every time y'all see me leave.
We wash the shit out every time we play.
So Rob in seat number 2. He's in the black shirt at the top of your screen. He's under the gun. He's gonna make the first bet. The pot is 5,100. That's the blinds. Josh put in 50. Phantom with the 100. It's on to Rob. Rob's got ace, deuce. It's 100 to call. He goes and folds it. Nikki with the king 6 suited decides I'm playing it. Kyle, he's got pocket 4s. He's going to take a stab at trying to catch a set. That means 3 4s. Mitt with his queen jack is thinking, what am I going to do? He makes it 300. Steven has a 10-9. Steven's thinking it through. Steven for 300 says that's not what I'm going to do. James for 300, he's out. Josh is out. Phantom is out. And here we go back to Nikki. Is she going to put the next 200 chips in? She does. Kyle goes, well, I've already got 100 in. I might as well put 200 more. And we're going to see a flop right now. The dealer's collecting the chips. He's ready to put out the winners. Let's see what it is. Nikki is the favorite with the king 6. Kyle is in second place with pocket 4s, but this is an interesting flop. Nikki gets top and bottom pair. She has 2 pairs, but Mitt with the queen jack has an open-ended flush, a straight draw. Kyle's got nothing. He's going to fold. Let's see what goes on. There is no way Mitt's going to let this fly. Nikki bets 150. Niche. I don't know why I call him Nit, because it says so right there. Mitt shoves Nikki to call. She has 2 pairs. She makes the call. They're going to flip the cards. We're going to see the news that Nikki is ahead, but Mitt he only has 5 outs. Any ace or any 9, although 2 of the 9s and 1 of the aces are already missing. Mitt made a move. It was totally reasonable. He didn't know that those cards were dead. He's got 2 shots at 5 cards. He's got 27% chance to win. There's the 7. That doesn't help him in any way. The river comes. The queen! The queen! But that's not enough. Mitt is out of the tournament. He's out of here. Nikki, again, takes a huge move. It's this early in the tournament, but she did the same thing in the last tournament. She's got 4,675 chips. Right now, puts her in second place behind Kyle with 5,300.
Only one. She was the first one out.
Oh, he's right. What time? Josh, have you bought a drink since you've been here?
Yeah, I did. Absolutely.
Sander, have you bought a drink since you've been here?
Some change.
Since the last game?
Yeah, I'll take some gladly.
Real pretty stacks you got there, Joe.
You got, if you want to real 5, you got to buy another one.
Real.
Did you play the last game, Josh?
Yeah, I almost hate winning too.
So Josh is joining in right now because we did just lose a player. Mitt's out. And let me make that Xander, seat number 5. Xander those are his 2,000 chips right there. I don't see him, but he's about to sit down any moment now. Nikki, who just won the last pot, is going to be under the gun as her move. The cards are going around and around the table. She's got a queen, too. She's going to fold it. Kyle, he's got those pocket 4s again. He figured I played it last time. I'm sure he's going to play it again. He does. Does he raise or does he call?
Hold here.
He makes a raise, but it's a minimum raise to 200. We're back over to Steven. Steven with the ace-king. It's 200 to call. He puts a 500 chip in. He raises it. We're going back around to James. He's out. Josh is out. Phantom, he's out. Rob's out. Does Kyle make the call? He does. Now, Kyle's is a 60%. I think it's 60-40. Kyle. It says 60. I can't read those numbers. My eyes are too small to read the numbers. 9-5-3. Kyle checks. Now, Steven's going to go, this is called a continuation bet. We talked about this earlier. He puts 1,000 chips in. That really puts the pressure on Kyle. He loses to a 5 and 9 or any higher pair. You can see Kyle thinking, but I don't think he can call this. He doesn't. And Steven, with the bluff, 2,650 chips going his way. Now, Steven takes the lead, but only by a quarter. Steven beating Kyle, 4,825 chips to 4,800 chips. Nikki barely behind him with 4,675. So those three are just right neck and neck in first place at the moment. Kyle's going to go first.
Yeah, Mike's right. Makes me.
He's got a queen 3. He's out of this hand. We're going to move along. We got Xander, who's back in the game now. He's actually not here. His cards aren't reading either, but it doesn't matter because he's not here. Austin's out. Josh is out. James is out. Josh is out. That's Josh versus Joshua. Back over on the other side, we got Phantom, who folded. The other Josh, who's in. And Rob. So we got 3 players. We got Rob, Nicky, and Josh. 300 in the pot. The flop comes down 6, 5, ace. Really no help to anyone. Rob's in the lead, but he doesn't realize that. He checks. Nicky checks. Josh checks. The turn comes the deuce. That means that Josh can catch a 4 and he could win. He's got a couple outs, not that much. It checks all the way around again. The river is the 9. No help to anyone. Rob checks. Nicky checks. Josh, is he going to take a stab at the pot? He doesn't. Rob takes the pot down. $300 right to Robert.
Thanks.
Oh, did you fold? Oh, there's some blind. Come back.
Okay, on the next hand,
We did that.
Xander's first to act. He's got a 10-2 offsuit, so that doesn't really matter. Austin's also out of this hand. We're going to move around. Steven's got the 6-4. It's 100 to call. He does not make it. Josh is out. James is out. Josh is out. Not to be confused with Joshua. Phantom makes the call with the queen jack. Rob, it's 100 to call this suited 1-gapper, and Rob goes and he's grabbing chips. Rob realizes on the button, people don't know what he has. Nobody's in love with their hand. But I missed him. All he did was make the call. Let's see the flop. It's 9-2 and an ace. Nicky takes first place with their pair of aces, but Rob's got the flush draw, and Kyle has a pair. The problem with Kyle's pair is, oh, I made a mistake. Nicky has 2 pair. Kyle's almost, unless he gets a runner 8. So Kyle's out of this. He may not know it, but he is. We're on Josh in seat number 10. Josh goes ahead with his 5-4. He's got a gut shot for a 3, makes it 250. Oh, let me try this again. Nicky makes it 250. Kyle calls. Josh calls. Phantom calls. Rob calls. And the turn is the 3. He caught it. Josh caught it, but it doesn't matter because Rob got the flush. Rob got there. There's no way Rob's going to let this one go around without putting some money in the pot. So it's up to Kyle. Kyle folds. Now Josh has a straight. Nicky bets 300. Josh has a straight. Josh is looking at his chips. Josh is thinking, I'm just going to call. Phantom has no shot. He realizes it. Now Rob's got the flush. What does Rob do? Rob just makes the call. He doesn't want to let anyone out of the pot, or he doesn't think his flush is good. I think it's the first one. That's me not reading the score right. Rob does raise to 1,200. Nicky makes the call. Now Josh with the straight. Also, oh, he folds. He folded the straight. Unbelievable. The river's the king. Doesn't help anyone. Rob's in first place. Let's see what goes on. She folds. Rob shoves. 575 more chips. Nicky has it. She flips her cards up and finds out that Rob's going to win a pot of 5,600 chips. Rob taking it down. Maybe his announcing time in the studio gave him some insight to how these guys play. But Rob is now in first place in the tournament. You can see right here he's got 5,600 chips and just takes the lead. All right. We're up to Austin. Austin with his ace. Austin with his ace 8. 100 to call. He does. Steven, king 9. He says, I got a king, I'm calling. Josh has suited cards, but he does not play them. James is jack 6 has got to get out of there. The other Josh, ace 9, makes the call as well. Phantom. He calls everything. Rob's got 7-6 off suit and says, you know what? I won the last hand. I'm going to try and win this one. And it goes to Kyle with a 6-3. He's only got 50 more to make the call, and he is thinking, I'm not putting the 50 cents in. He's out of there, and let's see what the flop brings us. A 4, a 3, a 4. Rob needs a 5, and he'll have a straight. Currently in the lead is Josh with the ace. And it checks all the way around. The turn's a 5. Rob catches the straight. It's a hidden straight. There's no way they think he's got a 7-6 offsuit. Let's see what goes on. It's up to Austin. It's on Steven. Steven goes ahead. Thinks it through with his king 9. He's still thinking. He doesn't know it's his turn. Hey, Steven, it's your turn. Hey, Steven, it's your turn. Hey, Steven, it's your turn. He does know it's his turn. By the way, Austin made a $200 bet. Steven decides he's going to go call. No? He raised to 2,000. Steve with nothing raised to 2,000. Phantom's out. Rob's got the straight. Now Rob's got a tough decision here. You think it's a real easy decision because he's got the straight, but here's easy. A 4-5, a 4-3. It doesn't matter. He makes the call. Steven's doesn't have a choice right now because he's all. Is Steven all in? I can't really tell. But there we go. No, they're not. Steven's got 3,000 chips. Rob's got 3,500. Now Steven just hit the top pair. He checks it. Rob knows he's good now. But he checks it, and Rob goes ahead, takes the pot down. 4,850 more chips going into Rob's hand. That's a profit of $2,750. So Rob should be in there with about 7,500 chips. We'll take a look right over here. Rob now has 8,350 chips. He's the chip leader. Kyle, only half that, but he's in second place. Steven, half that. He's in third place. Nikki, Josh, right behind him. Same with Austin. These guys are just falling behind Rob. Rob treating these kids like babies. It's taking their candy away.
We ran through the list, yeah. So I think now you stop adding to the list. Yeah.
Steven's going to be under the gun this round. Steven just lost a really big pot. He made a bold move, and it did not pay off. He's got 2,700 chips. He's our first to go. He's got Jack 4 suited. It's 5,100.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry, I thought I was blind.
He folds. Joshua folds. James out. Josh does not like giving up the chips, so he makes the call with the 10-5. Phantom with the pocket pair goes all in for 400 chips. Nikki makes the call with her queen 3. Kyle folds the king 3. Xander calls the queen 9. Austin out. Josh has 300 more to make the call. Josh can't find the fold button, so he's going to go ahead and make it. All right, that's interesting because we got 4 ways. Over to the flop. Here we go. The flop is down. And it's a 7, a 10, and a 6. That puts Josh with his 10-5 in the lead. So I guess all you need is a chip and a chair. You don't even need to look at your cards if you're playing 10-5. He takes the lead. Phantom goes all in with his pocket 5s. Nikki, it's on her. It's 400 chips. She has nothing. She makes the call. Xander. It's on Xander. He checks it. Oh, the turn's a 2. Josh is still ahead. He checks. Phantom's all in. Nikki also checks. The river. It's the jack. No help to anyone. Josh is in the lead, but if someone takes a stab at it, they might be able to get him off it. Unfortunately, with Phantom all in, they can't steal the pot because he'll take the pot if they fold. They see the good news. Josh goes and wins 2,100 more chips, and Phantom is out of the tournament.
What are you using to count?
Can we get, Yo! How's it going? I don't know how long till it's in to play tonight, but next go round, can I come in? Yes, you can probably get in the next game. Perfect. If we play that way. Button moves, please. And can... Yeah, will you... I think it's Justin, right?
Rob's still in the lead.
Who's next? Justin and then Mike. Are you in now?
Xander with 1,100 chips, so he's moving out of there.
Just leave it as is. Yeah. I might go all in right now. If I get something.
So Joshua in seat 8 is under the gun. That's the, I think that's a green shirt. Josh is under the gun. It's the green shirt right there in the upper left-hand corner of the screen. That's Steven on the left in the blue shirt.
Dude, just accept it, okay? I've been asking for a while.
We're waiting till Mike gets in and then we can take a little break.
No, it's my old Cash App account. That's not even active.
Oh, I made it.
Joshua looks at his 8-2. He can't possibly call that, does he? He gets whacked in the head by James. James folds. Joshua folds. James looks at his queen 10. He says, that's good enough for me. Makes the call. Josh folds. Moving around, we got Justin with the king 4. He's out. Rob just calls his pocket 5s. Nikki's out. Kyle is also out. Xander with his queen 9 goes ahead. He does raises it to 600. Steven's out. James makes the call. Rob with the pocket 5 also completes the bet. You know a 5's coming. I've seen this too much also. 8, a 2, and of course the 5 comes. He's got a set. When it's hot, it's super hot. Rob's got the set. It's on James right now. James checks. Rob checks his middle set. He's trying to set up for something later down the road. The turn, it's a 10. James catches the 10, the top pair. James goes all in. He's going to find out some very bad news because Rob makes the call. Xander's got a gut shot to a jack and does go all in as well. They're going to flip the cards up, and they're all going to find out real quick that Rob's is so far ahead that the only chance that they have is if Xander picks up one of the 4 jacks. Speaking of the 4 jacks, the jack of hearts is actually no longer in play. He's got 3 outs. He's got 11% chance. Here we go.
What should we do with the tile?
I'm trying to
That's one of the bigger.
What do we go with the tile for?
That's like a chapter in a girl's life.
versus queen high versus top pair. I'm pretty sure everybody's going down.
You already got it.
It's a king. It's no help whatsoever. Rob's going to take another $4,000 pot.
All right, will you get Mike?
You can see if you look at Rob's face, you can see him going, I wish this was a cash game.
All right, well, then we're going to take a quick break. And no more Xander, no more James. GG's gonna... All right, chip up.
Oh, it's time for the chip up. What's going to happen right now is we're going to take a 5-10 minute break. We'll be right back. Do not leave because the excitement is just piling on here.
I don't know. Money is the thing. And we're trying to do as much of it as we can. So.
Seems so stressed. So funny. Genuinely, though.
She hates the bathrooms. She hates them. They're not that bad. They're like a standard, like 2010s brown bathroom tile. You know what I'm talking about? Like it looks like any average bathroom with beige and tan and brown.
I mean, I would I don't. Or first of all, who am I? But anyway, I would caution you guys as trying to fix everything right when you get in. It is a huge work in progress.
I'm going to leave the volume up for them, the volume down for me. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
It's going. It's going good.
Yes. He's dealing in, discussing house renovations.
Trying to do it all.
Doing it all. Fucking superhero. Motherfucker got Delta straight, no set, no.
Not very much. Let's mix chip up. Yep, we're fine with that. I'm pretty sure all the chip counts are still right.
Okay.
Oh wait, no they're not because they're just chipped up.
Yeah.
They were right.
But you could also just chip up with that because you chipped up correctly. So if you look at the chip counts on the screen, you could just chip up on the screen.
Yeah, you're right.
So it's like a club.
Actually, Rob.
I'm doing a live stream.
How's it going?
You're the dealer with the other bar.
Baseball setup is so sick.
So much fun. Yeah, it's the fourth time we're doing it.
This is the fourth one.
Oh, your guys? No, we haven't.
We'll just count the audio off once. And we changed the structure so that there's no re-entry, and we basically hold it at 10 players at 1-2 until the others in, and then we can have 20 players. Right.
26.
Alright, they were only slightly off. Most of them were right, but there were a couple that were slightly off.
Yeah, because of the round up.
Well, like his rounded to 11,000, his rounded to 28, yours rounded to 1825.
I was about to say,
Was at 1825, so there were a couple that were like 100. Now they're all. Yeah, I don't know where that goes wrong.
I don't know where that goes. I was just about to say, I don't know, yeah.
Where the fuck does the math go wrong? Because I did everything right. I just don't understand like how.
So here's. Did you have the blinds the wrong level for?
Maybe.
Did you mistype?
I don't think so. No. It's possible, but I really don't think I did. I really don't think I did.
Was it massively off or slightly off?
No, only a couple of them were slightly off, like 100 off. You know, it might have been the blinds that one hand was.
Yeah.
You know what? That's exactly what it was because we just played a couple hands at 1-2 and it's still set to 51.
There you go.
It was just the blinds.
That's what did it.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, if you don't have the blinds at the right level, it doesn't
Damn, I did
matter.
everything right up to last.
Yep. But that's why we do.
Have to fire you.
That's why we do the counts again.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we should play start over, plays table stakes.
You did well. You did well live stream.
Put the jokers in there. I don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
Whoever gets me that stack, I'll play.
Oh, if we ever break a card, there's a way to get back in business, and the answer is you can. There's a button to rescan a deck, and the card that breaks. Use Joker and write on. So
there wasn't one?
No, there wasn't. It was just like not reading correctly for whatever reason. Like make really, really, really sure that it's well that and that it's really, 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 really broken. Like you're never read no matter what, no matter which position it's in.
If you had another red deck like that, could we like hit the Jack of Clubs breaks? Could we like sub in that one
We
card?
could. I actually asked for 2 decks of the same color for that exact reason, but I sent me 2 different.
Oh damn. We still haven't tried 2 decks, have we?
We could just give you fucking 2 of the same one.
Sorry.
We still haven't tried 2 decks, have we?
I don't want to do 2 decks. We need a backup deck.
Plus, I don't know if I trust anyone else who's shuffling this.
Are they that fragile?
They're not fragile.
You just gotta be like gentle with them.
I mean, I guess you guys, you and Ellie and Nikki and like the couple people that do shuffle. Yeah.
Yeah, no randos.
I appreciate all the respect for the table.
It's $150 a deck. Yeah,
We're
no
all
randoms.
adamant.
Yeah, it's a
about not
$150
putting shit-
table. We don't want to break
We're
it.
putting good drinks and stuff on the table.
It's appreciated.
Is the break Gopher?
No, we go.
No way.
A little bit lighter. A little bit lighter.
That shit's sick.
I
Where the
love
fuck did you
Spider-Man.
get that? Did you thrift it?
I love
Your
that.
grandma's fucking awesome.
Yo, grandma's a G, bro. You see your shirt?
So
We're
sick.
trying to figure out what to do if we break a card.
That's great.
It's on each deck.
Now I feel stupid. I don't have Spider-Man on my shirt. Anything but Spider-Man.
Second Spider-Man shirt.
You're like, go harder, go lighter. Go harder, go lighter. I'm like,
Oh God, I know. Wait.
Who are you guys stacking?
huh? Well, I stacked Matthias, then I stacked Bo, and then he stacked me. That's Rob. Rob's killing me. He throws the card out.
Sit down and stack.
Oh my God, guys, lesbianism.
Makani, what time Friday?
We're probably gonna go in the afternoon, evening. So I'm sitting here.
I just work the next morning, so I'll be able
You
to
can
stay.
take the seat, but I don't know if I'm putting anyone else in the game.
Is it still Sunday?
What?
Is it still Sunday for you?
Yeah. That was the shoe. And then we might do
Is there a table on the back?
Okay, what space?
We just need beer.
Wait. I might just go home after.
What does the rule say? What's the blind? Is the anti-one?
we should start at 25, and then once we get to